What's up everyone, some guy here with another Alliance War video. Season 23, war number 9, we are versing against Omni. Very well known alliance. I think they split up about last season or 2 seasons ago. Looks like they are rebuilding again. But coming up here we have this Darkhawk on path 5 on ebb and flow knockdown. I am bringing quick again this war just because I'm needing more counters for this war for both paths, and she can bypass a lot of nodes and defenders, which is why I'm bringing back her again. Looking back, I probably should have turned on suicides for this war just because all three of my champs are fairly suicide friendly in my opinion. But anyway, for this Darkhawk fight, very simple, quick fight. He is a stubborn defender, so you just have to parry right before the aftershock timer is about to expire to turn off your protection to do damage. You also want to knock him down while he's stunned and concussed to shut off the protection node, and from there on, it's pretty smooth sailing. And moving on to the next fight here, we have this Mordo on ebb and flow knockdown and heavy hitter. It's a rank 3 Mordo here. Don't see that a lot. I'm just going to be using quick again. I should have tried and pay more attention to the power gain timer just so I can parry him and shut down the power gain and make sure to have my concussion up while his power gain is up. But I wasn't paying attention. He did get a power gain and I did eat a special one, but luckily concussion was up, so there's no degen on his special one. I saw that, so I was like, okay, maybe I could just keep taking SP1s to the face since concussion is up and I won't get degen. But this SP1 does crit for like 6k, almost 7k, so it kind of does hurt a bit. I am boosted as well, so I'm just gonna use another potion on her, but not too big of a deal. And next up here we have this Storm X on Steady Build Up Fury and Heavy Hitter, I think. I forget the notes. Oh, and yeah, Power Alternator. Quick bypasses all of that. She's also quickable, so she's not a stubborn defender either, so it'd just be a regular quick and shake fight. Moving to section 2 here, we have this Killmonger on Footloose and Kinetic Transference. I will be using magic, very easy fight with magic. I will be throwing on a advanced power boost to make the fight easier and some mystic boosts to get my SP2 sooner or faster. Just want to get to my SP2 as soon as I can and power drain and power lock Killmonger, and from there on it should be a pretty easy fight. Moving on to the next fight here, we have this Nova on Ebb and Flow Intercept and Sadist. Usually I would use Doom, but I couldn't fit him on the team this time, so I'll be using Quake. He is a stubborn defender, so I just have to play around it using Shake and Bake. Also, I have to look out for his unblockable. I think I do make a mistake in this fight where I just missed unblockable and try to parry and just get hit in the face with it. But luckily, it doesn't hurt too bad. But other than that, it's just a regular Shake and Bake fight. And moving on to the next fight, this is the fight that I was most worried about throughout this whole war. We had another alliance mate check the opponent's other defenders to see if they were running willpower or not. Just because if they are, then I'll be using Warlock. I'm a lot more comfortable at using Warlock than Ghost. I'm not the best Ghost player. I usually don't bring her into war. But going in here, the strategy is basically to build up to my SP2 and then parry, and then dash back for the phase into an SP2 damage. I put on some big boost just because I know I'm gonna need it, and I also threw on an invuln boost. Right here, the SP2, only the first part was without the protection. The last two protection did come back on. Right there, I just missed the SP1 completely for some reason. I'm not sure what happened. So I just ate all my invuln boost. This SP2 doesn't do too big of damage, it's just because protection is on. So right now he's at SP2 here. I'm just trying to bait out his special here. My plan is to take it on the block. As you can see here, this defender is running willpower. I missed the block on his SP2 and just ate the entire SP2 pretty much and just died instantly. Very, very terrible mistake. I'm not sure how I missed the SP2 on that. I healed her up, or I revived and healed her up and went back in. But I decided to take a small break before going back in. Just small enough so that my invuln boost doesn't expire. So it was only like a 30-second break, but it did help. Just to clear my mind and stuff. So same strategy, just trying to build up to my SP2. I'm only using light attacks just so I'm not giving him too much power. Just try and get an intercept to shut down the protection, and then get that parry, and then phase into SP2 and do some damage. I think I managed to do it here. Oh no, he's throwing his SP1. I'm just blocking it. This time I do block the entire SP1. I just need a parry. Finally, an SP2 that does the correct amount of damage, and it did a ton of damage. He charged on me again. I wanted to parry, but I just wasn't thinking. I just threw my SP2 and it doesn't crit since it wasn't phased. Right here, I honestly could have just parried and then just knocked him down. I don't know why I'm doing all this. Probably just nervous, I guess. And my light attack does like 20k almost damage through at the end, just because I had like 6 Fury stacked. Very terrible mistake, but hopefully I can solo the next time, I think. Moving on to the mini boss island here, we have this Guillotine 2099 on I forget the nose. I think Hurt Locker and Enhance SP1 and SP1 bias probably. I forget. But I'm just gonna be using Quake. She bypasses all the nodes along with the defender, and she's not a stubborn defender, so just give me a regular quick and shake fight. And this last aftershock here should be enough to kill her, and this should be it for my fights this war. Unfortunately, we did lose this war. We weren't playing our best this war. We had a lot of deaths. Just may not be familiar with the nodes or defenders. This does drop us down to 16th place in Plat 1. I think we might be out of range for Masters, but we're just going to do our best for the remaining of the season just to see where we end up. But thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.